Hi everyone and welcome to the midweek shave. Wednesday shave already, eh? Fantastic. Bit of funny light here today, but it should be okay. You should be able to see me, hopefully. I hope you've had a good week so far, and yet again, hope you've had some fantastic shaves. Right, today I'm going to use a razor I haven't used for a while, which is the Edwin Jagger DE89L lined, and a 3-piece non-adjustable, absolutely amazing piece of craftsmanship. And I've used this blade twice, so this will be the third time, the Personna Platinum Chrome. And just put it back together, beautiful razor, chrome. A very slight overhang, nothing to worry about. And using, which is soaking, my Omega brush and Derby shaving soap. And what I'm going to do is take this off, and you can see there, Derby, and I'm going to lather from the stick, as a lot of the older people would have done many years ago, and then onto my face. So just wet my face again, warm water, and oh, we've had some cracking weather, but it's changing today, so take your umbrella. So what I'm doing, that's soaking, give it a flick, about 3 flicks. It's still wet, but it's not dripping. Take my stick, and the reason I use this Omega brush is because it's a stiffer knot and it'll pick up the soap better. You can see there, you'll see it dropping now. And all I do is just yeah, you can see it now, look. And we're going to sort of collect it onto the brush here at this stage. And you can do it either way. You can rub the soap into the brush, or you can rub the brush into the soap. It's, you know, depends how you want to do it. There are other ways of doing it. You know, I'm just doing it this way for a change, really. I could lather on the face as I normally do sometimes, but that'll do. We'll start creating a lather with that now, like that. Yeah, so hope you've had a fantastic week. Oh, some nice purple flowers today. That's Mrs. Paul H department there. Oh, it's lovely soap, this. I like this. It's very similar to Arco, but a slightly nicer scent. Not that Arco's bad, but as you can see, with that just a bit of soap onto the brush, look what's happened. I would say that's a damn good lather, especially for a soap. I'm quite happy with that. So we'll empty the sink, we'll rinse the razor, and we'll see how we get on with this third-hand blade. I'm going to come down here, I'm missing my sideburns. So about there. See that? Straight off, no messing. Guiding it. Same the other side. Let's level it off. It's like being in heaven, isn't it? Rinse it off. Yeah, I was thinking, what shall I use today? And I could see the box of this Edwin Jagger. I thought, yeah, and I haven't had a chat with you for a while, so So you're keeping in good health. And that's excellent for a first pass. Not going to add any more soap, but I'm going to dip it quickly under the tap, just the tip of it. See? If you like your soap thinner, bubblier, wetter, add more water. But I like it quite, I'm very impressed with this soap, it's lovely. Well, what can't speak can't lie, look at that. Right, so we'll go across the growth now. Nice and gentle, nice and steady. Enjoying it as we go. Yes, we've had some cracking weather. I've still got my 2 tomatoes coming on the variety called Moneymaker, and I've got Gardener's Delight, which is just starting to show fruit, so that's good. I'm very pleased with that. I'm glad to see a few people have bought their double chins and said it makes a massive difference. And I'll tell you something else. Oh, I just clipped a pimple or something there. You can tell. I thought I had a little pimple or something there. Just clipped it. Anyway, it's nice to know that a few people have tried this, where you go here, no pressure, just part of you wants to go and get it off, but if you can resist that, oh, you'll enjoy the shave much better. Under the tap one more time, just a dip. It will get thinner a bit now, but there's no wastage of soap. Hardly used anything, and it's not an aggressive razor. It's a just right, just made perfect for that sort of standard shave. I was asked in the comments in, I think, one of my last videos, what do I think of shimming my razors? Now, for people who don't know what shimming is, it's where people, say, get the Edwin Jagger for example, and they will take the, sort of, some people cut the edge of the blade, the sharp edge, cut it off or whatever, and they put it underneath the blade, so it makes the razor slightly more aggressive by raising it up. Just that razor blade thickness makes a difference. I think some people even use 2, and for me personally, I don't like to do it. See that? And the reason is I've got aggressive, if I want an aggressive shave, I use an aggressive razor. If I want a mild, I use a mild, you know, that sort of thing. I use them for what they are, but I can understand people doing it because, well, for the challenge, if it works, and secondly, if you've only got a few razors, maybe a couple of mild razors, and you want to just make it that bit sharper, or not sharper, aggressive, by raising it, even a razor blade thickness will make a slight difference. So I can understand people doing it, but I don't like to myself. I tell you what, very happy with this. Not aggressive, and yet there's blood drawn. Mind you, a pimple in the way. No pressure, no rush. Oh, I tell you what, oh, just a little bit. I thought there was no, a bit disappointed then, no pickups, come on. Always in that same area. And I enjoy this bit. You listen now. You can just go over it, nice and gentle. That's lovely. The only thing is these lights can get hot sometimes. Well, I think it's the lights. Good slickness for a soap, which enables me just to I am one happy chappy here. Right, I'll just rinse off. Warm water. Because I'm using Cologne today, which will act as the old pore closer. I've answered this a few times. People ask about this shirt. Well, not this particular one, the one I'm wearing in a shave. It goes straight in the wash after, because sometimes you get soap on the edges, so I tend to wear one that's just about to go in the wash, as this will go straight in the wash because I've got a bit of blood there, and if that goes on there, straight in the wash. It's my towel really, but you can't be too clean. Right then, All Seasons Lemon Cologne. Oh, come on, get your nostrils around that. Hey, what do you think? Go on then, try a bit. Pat, pat, pat. Oh, it's lovely. Bit of a tingle. Nothing. Come on. Are you impressed? Don't eat it, don't eat it. Oh, lovely. Have a bit more. Lovely. Oh, it's a very pleasant. Very pleasant. And then a new, if you remember in the last video I used Wilkinson's, or Wilkos as it's called, aftershave balm. Well, this is the other thing they had, was men's moisturiser, so I'm going to use that today. Just a blob like that, rub it in my hands, and this way you get a good coverage. Oh, it's quite thick, this. Do you know what, there's a orangey sort of hint, unless it's the lemon citrusy bit coming through, but it does feel a bit orangey, or smell a bit orangey. Come on, speak properly, boy. Right, that's quite thick, that. Lovely, good coverage. Little blob of that in your hands, warm hands, melts it in. You've got good coverage. Oh, it's lovely. And I don't get no better than that. And what I'll do with this now is I'll rinse that like this, and I will simply do it properly. I'll let that dry, and then I'll put it back in that little bit of paper, and it will be ready for the next use. Just dry my hands. So I'll just recap what I've used. This fantastic British made in Sheffield Edwin Jagger DE89. A good standard, good solid and good quality. Absolutely fantastic. DE89L lined handle. You can get the smooth, but this one's lovely. And I used a third, for the third time, Personna blade, and flawless, absolutely flawless. That's my fault, it was a pimple and I went over it, but otherwise no irritation whatsoever, no razor burn, no nicks and cuts, only that. It's my fault, as I say. Fantastic shave. And I will probably, judging, you can feel the blade and you know when it's starting to go, and I didn't feel that with that blade, so I reckon I could have another 1, maybe 2 shaves out of that, so that will be 4 to 5 shaves then, and that's good value for money. Use the Omega Boar brush, as it's got a stiffer knot. I got a few new brushes as well, I'll be showing you. Omega, one of them, or 2 of them. Fantastic brush, does the job, especially with soaps, lather facing, stuff like that. And then we rinsed off with water and put this wonderful All Seasons lemon cologne. Fantastic stuff. Oof. And then we capped off with Wilkos. There's a shop in the UK, Wilkinson's, and it's one of their soothing men's moisturiser. Good stuff. Does the job. You can see me shining, especially in these lights. Anyway, thanks as always for watching, taking the time to watch. I hope you have some fantastic shaves, try new products, buy new products. Don't go too mad, man. And oh, I didn't mention this, using the Derby soap. Good grief, the main ingredient. Altogether, fantastic shave, very happy. So, have some great shaves the rest of this week. And I'll see you on Sunday for the weekend shave. Time goes quick, doesn't it? Time goes quick, so I look forward to that. And thanks as always, as I say, take care of yourselves. And don't do what I wouldn't do. See you Sunday.